Hello, good evening, and welcome to another Wednesday evening with me, Chris, on the Gross Models channel, where it's midweek. So we're doing some midweek makings. Now, this is the time of week when I do something at the bench. I'm alternating between Lego and other things at the moment. Last week was Lego, so this week is other things. It's a special week this week as well, which I'll talk to you about more when we go down to the bench. I should say hello to everybody that's watching. Gemma is watching, as is Jeff, Candygram for Mongo. Mr. Tamia is here as well, and Shellard has just turned up. Mark's here, so evening all, welcome. If you're watching and not in the chat, come along, pop in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching in the world, because I like to see where you're around from. So it's always good. Let's have a look. This is what I'm going to be doing today. You can see it just a little bit down there. I'll bring it up full screen in a moment, and I shall put on the delicious background music just so you can have something to listen to while I'm not actively talking. So let's go down to the bench. Let me push the button to start the music playing as well. And let's have a look. You can't see it. All the lights are reflecting, aren't they? They can't, I'm still here in the corner, by the way, because I like to, make sure I don't escape. This is the Owl storage box from Robotime. It's like Rocker. I thought they're the same company, sort of, but they're not. This is Roddy Life, apparently, which is a bit different again. They all seem to be the same sort of thing. They're these laser cut puzzle boxes, they call them, but yeah, they're not really puzzles. This is TG405, in case you want to buy one and build along. You can't build along with me unless you can get really quick delivery, but I think that's very unlikely. Yes, let me show you what's what about this, and we'll go from there. Charlotte says audio and video working. Thank you very much. I sort of assumed it was. I think I've got the audio and video problem sorted out now. Unless I need to play a game or something like that, then things might not work as intended. I need to tweak some things to get that working properly. But yeah, this is the owl storage box. I'm not entirely certain how many owls you can keep in it. I'm guessing a few. I mean, it's not very big, but I suppose you can squish them up quite small and get them in. Maybe you have to mince them first. I'm not entirely certain. It might say in the instructions. We'll find out in a minute. That is the outer packaging, which I don't need. This is the instructional page that just shows you what's in it. I'm not entirely certain. I don't know. This just sort of says it's a box, maybe. I'm not sure if there's two compartments. We'll figure it out when we build it. These, as ever, come with an extra bit of paper that I need to, plastic that I need to open up. They are several sheets of a wooden plywood type laminate, which is then laser cut and basically cut out, except for a couple of little nubs, which you can then sand down using the supplied sandpaper. So yes, we've got some instructions, we've got some items. It did say how many pieces there were, but I completely forgot. So we've got 4 pages, 4 sheets to work through. Are they labelled? They're labelled 4 of 4. Yeah, D, C, B, and you guessed it, A. Nice and easy. We'll figure out what's going on with that. That's going to come off of there or break. So I'm going to take it off of there now, because I don't want it to break. As I said, this is a special edition, a special game, special day. Tomorrow is my wedding anniversary. So this is a gift for my wife. So don't tell her. If anyone talks to her, don't let her know that this is going to be a present for her tomorrow. Yeah, 61 pieces. There you go. That's not how many years. It's not like that. So yeah, classical 3D wooden puzzle. Not really a puzzle if they give you the instructions. But yeah, Shellard says, have you ever looked at an owl's legs? They're really long. I can't say I have. I've seen pictures, but yeah, it's a bit strange. So yeah, not 7 steps apparently in this. Not difficult. It's not going to be a multiple video for building this. Oh, it can't be, because I'm going to have to give it to her tomorrow. So yeah, let's see what we shall do. And let's get a 1, 5, 4, and 9. There's pattern direction. So yeah, this is A. There's 9. Is that a bit, or is that? It's got shaping to that, so I'm sure that's a piece as well. Not sure what piece that is though. So these don't need cutting off, they just need sort of gentle fraying and popping to release them from their wooden prison. So that's 9. 1 is this bit across the top there. What else do I need? 4 and 5. Why are these little A's, do you think? Little A's. A2 down there is little A. A2 is a big A. So that's interesting. Alright, 4 and 5. I found them down here. One's longer than the other, so you know which one's which. What I will do, as with most of these things, including Lego, get all the parts ready first for each stage, and then build the stage. So, these have got long, dangerous. I'm going to pop that off there as well, because that's probably going to come loose at some point. Careful with the popping off of these. Don't want bits to get broken. They often tend to give you a spare or two of a couple of bits if they think they're very likely to get broken, but obviously not the big bits, only the little bits. So there we have the pieces required. So what I will do is get rid of the nubs, especially on these connecting pins that need to fit through and go in to a gap. Let's have a look at that. Happy anniversary a day early, says Jeff. Thank you very much. Shellard says congratulations, as does Mr. Tamia 89. Thank you very much. It's been a while. It feels like longer, but it's been a while. Get this sanded down again as well around the edge. There we go. And I can't really sand in the teeth, but I don't think there were any nubs on that. Just a couple I can see around the edge. Looking good. Right, let's see what we can do with this. This goes that way up with the pattern this side. That goes that way up a bit like that. And these are going to be where the things go. The longer A5s go in the top and the A4s in the bottom. So we get that through there and through there. So how have you all been throughout the week? The Immortals stream on Monday got cancelled due to the Immortals site being broken. So that made doing what's in store, well, impossible basically, because there wasn't anything in store. So I shall return with my much awaited what's in store the week after next, because next week is a bank holiday as well, so we won't be around then anyway. So, in a couple of weeks' time, I shall return with my what's in store on the eModels site. But, yeah, the streams here are continuing. Please be very careful with it, says Gemma. I don't know what you're talking about. Careful with what? Why? What? I need A7, D4, which is the same but the other side. Got A7. And there. A4 and A2. One of those was a thing that I just broke off. That was 2. That's 2. I'll put 2 over this side. This is this side. A4. Cunningly located inside another bit there. Which is this side. Okay. Then we needed D something, wasn't it? D4. Which is the other outside part of the eye. Like so. So that was that side, that's that side. Right, let's get these sided up and see how it goes. If you were here last week, you would have seen the Lego DeLorean almost completed. I finished the chassis, the main part of the car is finished. All that remains is to do the 3 variations of the car and decide which one I want to keep. So, yeah, that was always fun. So this is going through that bit and then through that bit. Does it say exactly which angle? That is actually angled, so I'm going to put that on there like so. And this has got to go on the front there. Again, I'm going to have to put some glasses of seeing on to make sure things are going the right way round. Got the cutouts bottom left, just like that. That's going on there, like that. I'll probably need them again in a minute, but I won't need them quite yet. Ooh, a cryptic what's in store from Chris on the next E-Model show. Calendar has been marked. Yeah, that won't be cryptic, it'll be easy. They're all easy, the ones I do. I'm sure you'll be able to figure them out in no trouble at all. I need a tool to push that through. I shall use the back end of a pair of tweezers. Give me a flat edge. That through there. Then that needs to go on there again with that shaped piece going downwards. Like that. There we go. That's the thing. Then we need B3, D7 and D10. I've got this one, so let's get these ones off, the eyebrows. There we go. 7 is this side. 10 is the other side. B. B3. Not the huge one. It's this intricately shaped one, which they need to come off of as well. That. Again, carefully popping, supporting the wood where you can around the edges. There's some very fine, sharp bits on this. There we go. That little bit around the edge there, and the same on the other side. I hope it's a nice day for you both, says Mike. Well, I'm going to work, so, you know, it's pretty normal for me. So that's going on there. Again, through the eyes, through the top bits. Okay. Now, this coming weekend, is the Easter weekend. So, lots of bank holidays coming up. So, yeah, they don't really interfere with my streams. E-models, they don't happen on a bank holiday, but that's the 1 week anyway. I'm still here, with any luck, tomorrow night for the more red matter with Dan. And then go on there. They're going downwards like that. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, because the colour and the shape matches in with that. Yes, some red matter with Dan. Tomorrow night is the plan. Then Saturday we were meant to be starting a new project, a new stream with Dan and Jeff, but Jeff can't make it unless he's changed his plans, and he can make it. But as last I heard, he can't make it. You'll let me know in chat if he can, but don't think he can. So we're gonna have to come up with something different for myself and Dan to occupy our stream, and then we'll return in a couple of weeks with the forest. Yeah, that looks like an owl. I'll give him that. That looks like a thing. And that was just step 1, or half of step 1. So let's see. We still need B1 and B2, 2 of each of them. And then a whole mass of things from there, from the B as well. So let's grab these out. We've got B1 is up here. Them off of there. 2 is here. Put them over that side. I know which one's which. Jeff says, right now my availability status for Saturday is uncertain. I may be available after all. This is good news, but obviously family comes first. If you have to not be here, then don't be here. But if you can be here, that would be lovely. I haven't adjusted the stream as yet to see what's what. So, yeah, when you know, or if you know, let us know. If not, we'll change it at the last minute. It's not a problem. Right, I need B2, B6, B7, B1, and B4. Right. One was one of them, wasn't it? 1, 2. 2 was at the top of above that. 6 is the one that everything connects onto. Like so. 7 goes in front of 1, and 4 goes right at the back. It's 10, it's 11, there's 4. Okay, so 4's that way up. Behind that, they've got a couple of little bits of shaping, colouring, printing on them. That goes that way up, so that goes through there. Before I do that, do they need any tidying and nub removal? They don't. This one has actually been nice quality. The pieces are coming out well without leaving huge problems. So all in all, well done. Going on, he says that just before he snapped a bit. You wait and see. I'll send a notice when I know more about Saturday. Not a problem. Say no problems at all. Whenever you know, that'd be great. Even if it's, 5 minutes before we go live. Hopefully a little bit before 5 minutes before we go live. But you know what I mean. These are going on the middle post. I'm assuming this is nose related. I mean, technically, it's going to be a beak, isn't it? Because it's an owl. There we go. That one and that one behind it. So what have you all been up to? How's things been? Has your weather been okay? Has your part of the world been all right? That is that way up. Down on the bottom there. Like so. Then this is obviously going onto there.
Sorry, I don't know that.
That's because I didn't talk to you. Stop interrupting. I'm very rude. Obviously. Does that sound like her wake word, do you think? It shouldn't do, really, should it? That's that. Right, we've got ones over here, which go on first. These go onto the tops of here. Right. One up there, and which way round? Because there's... Just noticed that there's actually the hole is in one side. That is completely the wrong way round. That should be. They're actually different to each other as well. That's the one that should be over the other side. We've got some little arrows on them. They're going on there like that. Not sure why. And 2 have also got the arrows pointing in the same directions. Like so. Cool. It does in fact show bigger pictures of it, just in case I'm an idiot and missed it, like I did. Steve131's here. Evening all, nice looking owl. Don't tell anybody what it is. It's a secret. It's a surprise. I know you weren't here for the surprise bit, but it's still a surprise. So, A3. Is that going to be the bit that I took off already? No. Probably not that. It doesn't look like that. It looks like glasses. A. It's a bit that looks like glasses over there. No doubt the bit that says A3. Either one. So yes, how's things in your part of the world? Do let us know. Keep the chat moving a little bit. Give me something to read while I'm, pushing things together. So how is everybody? Hope you're all doing well. An integral bit that comes out. That does. It's got because it is sort of glasses. He's got some sort of crosshair thing on that. Maybe he's a sniper owl. I don't know. Tornadoes and damaging hailstones have been delightfully minimal today, says Jeff. I am glad to hear that. Minimal tornadoes is my favourite weather. Well, second favourite, followed by no tornadoes at all would be my favourite, I think. But yeah, tornadoes, luckily, not something we have to worry about here. But I know you're in a part of the world that suffers from them occasionally. But minimal is nice. Thank you for letting us know, and keep safe. There we have, for some reason, an owl wearing glasses. Cool. And that's that stage finished. Onto stage 2, which involves A3 and A3. I don't know what bits these are. These are little hooky bits that are going to connect it to something else, probably, by the looks of it. There's an A3 and an A3. So it's got, they're going on to that down here. I'm going to have to get closer again and see. I don't want to mess it up because, I'll get in trouble if I mess it up. Right, those hooks are going backwards and that's going onto there. So that hook's going that way and that's going on there like that. The thing. It's got a nasty little nub. There we go. Right, and then we need the other bit that broke off. I took off, rather. Yep, that is that bit. A8. It's just showing how that's connecting in. So it goes in. Let's figure this out. In and down and round. So that's got to go into there. Okay. And that's got to sort of twist round. Then it pushes in. So that should be, yeah, okay. Further in and under. Well, that twists around a little bit more. I think. Moving. There we go. Locked in. Cool. Nice. Right. So that was that. Next up is some more little bits. A 2 2 1 1. A 2. These have actually got the ones and the twos written on them, or written on the ones anyway, so I'm not too concerned about getting them confused. 2 and another 1 over there. Okay, so these are going to the back somewhere. 2. Going across there. Like that. That's going in there, and that's all going in there. It should fit through there. Yeah, did a thing. Nice. Right, and one goes across there. Which way up? That bit down. Keep going into that hole there. Okay. So how have you all been? What have you been up to? Have you caught up with any telly? Any films that are worth watching? You recommending to us? Any TV series? Anything of any interest to the group? In chat, let us know. We have been watching. We started watching The Finder, which is a spin-off of Bones, which was a very good fun series to watch a while back. Never got around to watching The Finder, but it's just appeared on Disney, so you know, there. So you might as well watch it. A5 and A6. A5, 6, just next to it. Okay, so this is going that way up. This going horizontal. It looks like it should probably turn. I'm wondering if this is latch for the box or something. Maybe. Don't know. Can't get that in there. There we go. Yeah. Ah, yeah. This is going to be how it opens. Probably. It's got to be the box lid. Is it going to open much? I don't know. But yeah, that will latch that shut. Okay, I understand so far. I think. There's that. Let's turn the page. We must be halfway through. Cool. Let's have a look at the next couple of lines. Yeah, everyone's saying good to hear that Jeff's safe. All right. B8. Pattern direction. C1 and C1. Right. C1 and C1 are going to be these curly bits, aren't they? Yes. Because these are laser cut in such a way that it makes the wood flexible. Cleverly done on a few of these box type things that I've done. Good. There, that off there. Okay, that's the C1s. I also need, what was it, B? Huge one. That bit. There we go. Pattern direction, it says. Any bits? No, nothing to cut off there at all. Good. Right, that's that and that's that. So these go... I might not do anything else with that for a minute. I'll put that aside. Yeah, so these are cut in such a way to make them springy and flexible. So these will be going around the edge here. Actually, they do need a little bit of maintenance. One, not so much. Cool. Mr. Tamio is waiting for my LCD screen mod upgrade for my kit to arrive before I continue building my kit. Yeah, that I've seen a few of those screen upgrades and they look pretty darn good. I will not be doing anything like that to mine. I'm gonna do the occasional, as I've already done, sort of tweaking and sort of painting upgrades rather than getting extra parts for it. But it is very interesting seeing what some people have been able to do with it. I don't know if that's the right way around. because these flat bits have got to be at the top. That is the right way around. It's just very tight going in there for some reason. Yes, so that's interesting. I don't know if you are or have, but feel free to join my Facebook group, the Gross Group on Facebook. Link probably in the description of all these videos, and put pictures up in there of anything you're doing, mods and upgrades and things. Many people will be interested to see what you're up to, me being amongst them. That's where YouTube fails really with its ability to share stuff like that, but Facebook works as a good complement with it. So join up and let us know what you're doing in there. That'd be lovely. Don't snap it now. Don't say things like that. Tricky wood bending stage. Yeah, but this is it's flexible. Although there are no extra bits for this. But it's not the tricky bit. This is the bit that's meant to bend. So it's designed to work like that. But now you've said it, haven't you? You've said it. Blame you, Shellard. This breaks, all your fault. Through there. Each one of these locks in place just a little bit. And then, there you have it. That's that. Right. Step 1 and step 2 need C6. That long one, that's C4. C6, there's 2 of them. Does it show 2 of them? It doesn't. That shows another one in a little while. Right, okay, let's get both of them off then, because they're next to each other and sort of joined. That's the C6s. Also going to need C7 and C4. So yeah, we'll need them. There's 4. 7 is that one. Is it different to 4? Sort of looks the same. Tidy up time. Get rid of that. 7 is at the front. 4 is at the back. And they look pretty much the same to me. I have a friend who is visiting London now for the upcoming Star Wars Celebration convention. Lucky guy. I've heard about it. I won't be going to it. I went to one of the Star Wars exhibition things many years ago now. But yeah, it was quite good. But yeah, I enjoy the films and like the stuff. I might enjoy it more now, being, more into the modelling and stuff. But yeah, not overly concerned. Let's see, this is going to go in there. Step 1. Probably there. That doesn't seem to go anywhere in that. Okay. And these got to go across the... Oh, right. So they're going through that. Got to go into there. Oh, the front one. I don't remember. Are they the same? I'm going to double check that they are the same, because they're not labelled different. They are the same, so I don't need to worry about which one's which. That's good to know. But I've been watching you and other people building kits, as Mr. Tamir89. Always nice, thank you. Yeah, I have just received 67, 8, 9, and 70. So they will be upcoming on the channel towards the end of the week and into next week. Yeah, some interesting stuff. It starts on the door. it starts on and finishes the door, as far as I can tell. If you're up to that stage, there may be a problem with one of the bits on the door panel, the sticky bits. Yeah, I'm not worried about it myself, but I know a few people have been having some trouble with it and are concerned, so you might want to pay attention when you're doing that bit. Blue Harvest Toy said something about a celebration. I wonder if he was talking about the same celebration. Yeah, the Star Wars celebration is a thing that they do every year. Around Star Wars Day. You know when Star Wars Day is. So, yeah, probably the same thing. I'm not sure where in the world Blue Harvest Toys is. I think it's UK based, but I could very easily be wrong. That's a bit tight. And not much room to wiggle because it's attached elsewhere as well. So that's okay. Got that in there then. Then that's got to go in there now. Somehow. Carefully. Not much room to grab things. Let me get closer in. There we go. Yep, that's doing a thing. Good. My friend's lightsaber's got him a bit more attention from airport security. Pre-flight pat down and massage. Cool. It's always getting a nice massage before you fly it. That's that. Right, okay, that's that done. I haven't done that bit yet. That was that. So this is this. I need C2, C3, and C3. C3 and C3 are there. They have a directional arrow on them. So I shall be paying attention to those. C2 has a directional feather on it, so I shall be paying attention to that as well. Yeah, that's meant to be there. They're not. Right, so arrows coming forwards. And these are going into there. These are going to be fun to get lined up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Arrow going forwards. That, and then this one with the feather going that way. Didn't say about the arrow on that one, but there we go. Oh, it says about the arrow on that one. Feather on that one. So that's going in there. Like that. We've got who we got? Star Wars, says Gemma. I don't know how to say that. Giraltug 53. Hello and have a nice evening. Greetings from Greece. Welcome. Happy day in Greece. I assume that's got to be a couple of hours behind us. I'm rubbish at geography. But welcome. Thank you for joining us. A pleasure to have you here. This owl then going on there. And attaching in all of the places. All right. So we've got all of these on the inside, and all of those, and the bits down the bottom to get to attach together. No trouble at all. I'm sure it will be very, very easy. I shall start on one side. And progress around. I know his glasses are going to fall off at some point. Oh, I've got my tweezers out. That's going to have to be manoeuvred to get into there. While that goes on to there. That
that was easier than I hoped it might have been. Something must have gone hideously wrong, because that worked. Don't like that. Don't like it when it works easily. But wood in hole, Chris, says Sprue and Glue. Thank you very much. Thanks. May the force be with you, says Mark. You mean the chrome part for the wing mirror? No, that was not a problem. I still have 43, 44, 45, and 46. No, the problem with the kit parts is it's an adhesive fabric bit for the inside of the door. It seems that myself and others have basically received the bit for the other door in the bit for this door. There's a little bit of shaping different on the edge of it. It's not far off, but depending on how, precise and exacting you want to be, will depend on how much it worries you it not being quite right. And what you want to do about it. I personally am not too concerned with it. It's an interior piece on the inside of a door, and it's right next to the door hinge. So it's not a piece that is going to be very easy to see. Even if you know it's there, I don't think it's going to be a problem. But say if you want to check when you get the piece and lay it on the top before you do anything with it, before you stick it down. I thought it was worse. From reading about it in groups and things, I thought it was meant to be a lot worse than it actually was. And I looked at it and thought, oh, good, mine's okay. But it turns out mine wasn't okay. It was just still that little bit off. But yeah, if it worries you, then contact them and see if they can send you a replacement. They'll probably just send you a replacement issue, which might be the same again. It's one of those things that, check ahead. Look at my video for it. I think it's 69 is the one that might be a problem. 5 and 8. It's 5. That one's with the holes in. 5 and 8 is that one. Then we need some D. Is that the end of C? That's the last bit off of C, so we'll get rid of that sprue. Then we shall go to D. Is this B? B? D? 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 That one. We need 5 and 6 and 8. 8's got the hole in it. There we go. There's 8 with the hole in it, which has got stuff in it at the moment. Got some spare bits in there by the looks of it. That's the bit from the middle. 5 and 6 are these bits around the edge. 5 side, 6 the other side. Blue Harvest Toys broke the inside of his wing mirror by accident and he's had to glue it on. No, the wing mirror I didn't have any trouble with. It's not the best wing mirror that I've seen, or mirror that I've seen. The rear view mirror for the Dodge Charger was exceptional. That was a little sticky panel that went on there and looks really good. This one, it does the job, it's alright. You're not going to notice, it's got a little bit of a distortion to it, but I didn't have any problems putting it in. It's one of those things that sometimes people have trouble with, sometimes, you do without even thinking about and don't have any trouble, but I've learned that there's no word in the English language that rhymes with door hinge. Well, door hinge is 2 words. Hinge. I can think of one, but it's a bit rude, so I'm not going to use it. I'm sure there are. Orange is the word that's not meant to have a rhyming couplet to it, isn't it? Orange. But most words have got a rhyme. This box made up. I don't know why it's got holes in one side. Maybe you put it in that way around, you can keep pens in it. Not certain. And there. So, have you been binge watching anything? TV shows? Reading books? Watching films? What have you been up to in your spare time? Would you recommend anything to the rest of us? Because we've got some bank holidays coming up in the UK here. There's going to be lots of spare time. So do let us know if you've got anything you recommend. I have started watching on Netflix The Night Agent, which was recommended to me. And it's quite good. It's a sort of action thriller type thing. If you like that sort of thing and you have the availability of watching Netflix, you might want to check it out. See what you think. Binge, says Gemma. That's not the word I was thinking of, but yeah, that rhymes. There we go. Mr. Tammy, I was thinking of the same word, but I'm not going to say it. That's just serves the way that my brain works in a nicer way. Cringe, says Spur and Glue. Yeah, there's that as well. Again, not what I was thinking. Wood is not my material. No, I don't mind. It's quite good. Yeah, I'm happy to do woodworking. B9 I need for the base of this. B9, there we go. Right. Skirotag says Constantin or Costa. Costa is easier to use. I shall use that today, and then I'll completely forget it next time you come in. So, unfortunately, you'll have to remind me many times before I remember things like that. But nice to have you here. Gemma says, Christopher, bank holidays equals tidying up the garden, etc. Yes, you like tidying up the garden. I wouldn't want to take that away from you. Yeah, I'll end up doing some of that, but not very much. I've been watching snooker, says Mr. Sammy. I can't get into watching snooker. I used to play snooker and pool a bit, but yeah, not a spectator sport for me. It's like archery. I have been and do, although not for a few years, do archery and enjoy it. Shooting, great fun. Can't watch it. Can't watch people doing it on the telly or Olympics or anything like that. It just doesn't do it for me at all. There are some things that you just have to experience rather than watch. So that's the bottom bit. 2 is the top bit. And then B6. B5. Maybe I've got B. What? A5. I just can't read it properly. There we go. That's that for the middle bit. So, where do I put my sandpaper? Underneath the kit, obviously. Philod says the word gullible isn't in the dictionary. Feel free to check it for yourself. No, I'm sure you already have. I'll take your word for it. I wouldn't want to, be seen as disbelieving you. I'm sure you wouldn't lie about things. So, I'll take your word for it. Let's see. It's still on the screen there, is it? Yes. Costa says, in the near future, I will build the Prince Eugen von Ocker, my first wooden model. Is it a boat? I'm assuming it's some sort of sailing ship. That seems to be the thing with wooden kits. Yeah, again, anything you're building, anything like that, feel free to put some pictures in the group. I used to have buttons that would do things. Let's see if I can hang about. There we go. If I push a button, will it work? What have I got? Group. There we go. Let's see. If I push that, does that do a thing? No, it doesn't. My buttons are broken. It doesn't work. Yeah, feel free to join the Facebook chat group if you can find it. It's facebook.com/groups/gross group. Nice and easy to find. You'll find a link to it everywhere. I'm sure you track it down. If you pop along to down here, not there, just to go to the grossmodels.uk as a website. I've got all my links in there as well, so you can find them all very easily. Snooker Shootout is great. It reminds me of Big Break. I'm unaware of that one. Big Break was quite good fun. Yeah, more of a quiz show than a snooker show, but all good. That's that on there. German heavy cruiser, World War II. Oh, cool. 1/200 scale. For a heavy cruiser boat type thing, that's going to be quite big, I think. Get this on there. Eventually, all of this will come together and work. Sure it will. Dorkosaurus is here, apparently. Someone's just saying hello to him, so I'm assuming he's here. That's the way things normally work. So, hello. Welcome. What have you been up to? Why are you late? Not in there properly for some reason. There we go. A little bit of wobbling, and it normally goes together. Have a quick drink and get back to it. Yes, so today is Wednesday, middle of the week. These two pieces to go on the other side of that. What are you up to the rest of the week? Have you got any plans? Going anywhere? Doing anything? So this week, Friday is a bank holiday in the UK here. It's Good Friday. I'm not a religious person, but I don't mind the bank holidays when they come along. I was watching the latest episode of Mandalorian, says Dorkosaurus. No spoilers, but yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I watched that earlier on today. We get the eye roll from Gemma again now because it's Star Wars, but you know. Yeah, I quite enjoyed Mandalorian today. Quite good. The story progressing on a little bit, and a little bit of action just happening. All good stuff. Is it a click kit or is it still glued? This particular one is all just pushing together. There's no glue required for any of this. The hinges all click together quite securely. There are some bits that you might want to glue in place. The glasses on the front there are a bit loose, so you might want to glue those on. I think I probably will. But the rest of it goes together without any problems at all. I haven't had any trouble with any of those. That is that. So that's 7. That's the last bit. That can't be the last bit. What? Sorry, I've just finished it without really noticing. They go in the top. Okay. So they just go in there. Like that. So what's that for? I'm not entirely certain that this is what I'm thinking it is, but there we go. That's going to go in there. So you can have it in any way round you like. So you can open the front, and it will sort of hinge down. So if you've got them in that way round, and that way round, then you can get to stuff from the front. Lock it in place, and you can still put things in the top there. That's spare bits, obviously. Lots of spare bits. What's that bit? I don't remember using them. I missed a bit somewhere. It feels like it came to a very abrupt ending. B10 and B11 seem to be unused. They go on the front there. Shows them there. Did I not put them on? Did I just forget that bit? I did. I missed that step there. Down there for some reason. Let's put them on. As you can see, there are lots of spare bits that you don't need unless you break the little clippy bits that go together. There he's got little feet things. It's the feet. Yeah, thanks. I don't know why he's got his feet on his neck, but here we go. That's that. I am going to use a little bit of Gorilla Super Glue on the glasses. Don't need to take them off anytime. I have them glued in place so they're not going to fall off. It will be beneficial. There we go, that's that. Not sure why it's got the little run across the bottom there, but I assume it's just shaping. So yeah, there we have an owl box. I don't think you'll get very many owls in it at all. I think they're a bit misleading calling it an owl box. They'd have to be very, very small owls. But yeah, you can position them in different ways for different effects. So I'll turn that one around, pop it in that way up. Get that side popped back together properly. There we go. So then that side will become pen holder. Put multiple pens in there. One on the other side, I will turn around as well. Maybe that's what they're for, to grab it out. Maybe. Not very easily. You can put it from the bottom, can't you? Because the bottom's not sealed. There you go. So I'll put that way up, and then you can just drop things into the top there. So opening the front is a little bit, yeah. So we've got open sides on there, but if that's going to be pens or something, then it doesn't matter what open sides you've got. So that will go in there like that. I've got pens in that side, and you can put something bigger than pens in that side. So it's a, I still wouldn't really call it a box, but there we go. Gemma says, I've done a brilliant job there. Thank you very much. So happy anniversary. I shall bring it down when the glue's dried. But yeah, there we go. One owl box. Quite easily made in an hour. Easy. So yeah, if you want to build one of those for your very own, that is what the packaging looked like. Owl storage box, laser cut TG405. And that's that. Yeah, it looks quite effective. I do quite like that. I'm not sure why he's wearing glasses, but I suppose it makes him look even wiser. Yeah, all good stuff. So let's come back up so you can see me, so I can say goodbye. Let me turn the music off, because you don't need to listen to that anymore, because I'm here now. Yeah, I like it. Well done, Chris, says Mark. It's for owlets, maybe, says Jeff. Yeah, it might be. Can I suggest you use some wax on the corners? Yeah, I mean, to make it slide more easily, or do you think it might wear or hold? I don't know. It does what it does.
Very nice, says Dorkosaurus. Stevie's just got pictures with sunglasses on. I'm not sure what that means. But great job, says Mr. Temia. Get it right now, said Mark. Yeah. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that build. Next week, I shall return with the DeLorean, the last episode of the DeLorean. The Lego DeLorean, that is. So join me for that. And then the week after, I'll find another thing. I've got another wooden thing to do. I've got some other things around, so I'll find something to be doing live in a couple of weeks' time. Tomorrow should be Red Matter. I shall probably be finishing it from what I can gather from the way the story's been going. So we're getting close to the end of that. So that might be finishing this week as well. Saturday, as I say, maybe we shall restart the forest. Maybe something else. Depends on Jeff's availability. Not to put all the pressure on Jeff, but all the pressure's on Jeff. If he's not about, then I'm sure me and Dan will find something else to do for an hour or so on Saturday evening. Nice kit to pass away an hour. Nice build, says Frunglu. Yes, it was very easy to put together a lot of these. No tools or anything needed other than what they supply you with. So it's a nice, easy thing. Not quite as easy as Lego, but a little bit nicer to look at afterwards than some of the Lego kits. That's that. Thank you very much for joining me. Stay safe, and I shall see you before night, everyone. Be wise and healthy. Is that say night, everyone? Be wise and healthy, says July. Yeah, got to try. So thank you all very much for joining me. I shall see you tomorrow for Red Matter and later in the week for other things. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.